Hi, Sajan Melcher here. I'm going to explain a process of what rhythmic movement is all about. Through this process, we're freeing the breath, freeing all the capacities of the body, speech, and mind to flow freely and completely without any obscurations or obstacles. When it comes to movement, our breathing pattern is so conditioned that many of us aren't taking full, deep, diaphragmatic breaths. And I saw this in this basic yogic asana class when we're holding like a tree pose or holding a side angle pose, how much huffing and puffing there was in constriction, that there wasn't the freedom of the breath to naturally arise and to cessate on its own. The tension that was stored in the body hadn't been fully processed and communicated through. And so what I would like to do is, through principles and systems that I learned through Chulkor, Salung, through movement, improvisation, and my experience in the martial arts, is practice of freeing up the breath through specific principles I'd be working with. For instance, like the principle of the pathway. Being able to breathe in all directions of the body, from the top up to the top down, from the left to the right, from the right to the left, from the left arm to the right leg to left arm, connecting all these various pathways, and then simultaneously freeing up the breath so that it can lead the body. We find that when one brings attention to the breath, that it's a natural conditioner of the body. That if the breath is at ease, calm, and relaxed, then the mind also can be calm and relaxed. The body is calm and relaxed. Calm body, calm mind. The next principle I'd be working with is that of sufficiency. In these exercises, you're taking just what you need. It's really a state of effortless. You're not overdoing the breath. You're not overly holding. You're not overly exerting, unless it's for a specific type of training. And we'll be doing some of those holds as a basic movement. The continuity of the breath is the next principle, that no matter what the movement, no matter what the phase or the cycle of breath, there is continuity of the breathing and bringing mind back to the awareness of the breath. There's not holding or grasping onto it. It's still allowing it to flow. If it's long, it's long. If it's short, it's short. If it's quick, it's quick. If it's rough, it's rough. Allowing it to flow. Continuity. Next principle is that of a pendulum. How a pendulum swings from right to left and right to left. This is observing the ends where it turns to the other direction and reverses. You're observing the top of the inhalation and the bottom of the exhalation, and allowing the movements to make those natural rhythms and to swing on this pendulum. For instance, like in the middle of a push-up, you wouldn't be inhaling and then the middle of it just quickly exhale. You would ride the pendulum as you inhale, exhale, inhaling and exhaling, not in, out, out. It could, but allowing the breath to be natural, freeing it up. Next principle is that of independence. So here there's no specific action that is tied to any specific phase of the breath cycle. This means that you could be doing any movement as you're inhaling. You could be walking, climbing, exhaling, repeating multiple movements there, your attention is on the breath. And no matter what the phase of the breath is, it's just being brought back to that. You could exhale while you push up, or you can inhale while you push up. You can inhale as you press down. You can exhale as you press down. And because it's independent and it's not fixed, the breath can work in those multiple ways. You can inhale quick for a push-up. You can exhale quick. You can inhale long. You can exhale short. Rough, smooth, allowing it to flow naturally. And you'll explore all those various patterns of the breath. Last principle is relaxation. Through all the movements, you are relaxed. You're calm, you're at ease. This is not forcing the breath. It's not demanding it. Any tension that's stored in the body, you'll find that through specific movements, they can be worked through. And as those channels untie, you can deepen the sense of presence that is held in those areas of the body. So we're untying the tension to free up the breath. And the body and the breath, very interconnected. There's, through the specific exercises we'll be doing, we'll be exploring various rhythms. So the first rhythm starting out is having you examine just the central phase of the movement. And it may be that on just learning the movement, you may hold the breath for that period of time, observing where the movement is being directed into. After this is learned and it's held in specific areas, then you can let go of that and allow the breath to happen naturally. That's the next phase. Final phase is when it becomes completely independent and free, and however it arises, tied to other movement patterns, allowing it to flow and connecting the pieces. So there is a isolating of the movement with the hold. There's an integrating it with just a basic inhale and an exhale. And then there's the spontaneity of the breath, the effortless state. So, with that said, I hope you enjoy the course. I hope you enjoy these practices. We have online training available to those interested. You can directly message me and I'll be happy to guide you in that direction. And my email is emptinessmovement@gmail.com. You can put in the subject online training and I'll get back to you.